Hi there. Um, okay, this time, I introduce the Japanese political situation, how it is working, or so all of the Liberal Democratic Party's presidential election. Okay, so at first, Liberal Democratic Party presidential election is held in just now, 2024, September 27th, September 27th of September. Let me explain shortly. The 2024 Liberal Democratic Party presidential election will be held on 27 September 2024 to elect the next president of the Liberal Democratic Party of Japan for a 3-year term. And the winner of the election will effectively become the next Prime Minister of Japan due to the Liberal Democratic Party's majority in the National Diet, and is expected to lead the party in the next general election and the 2025 Japanese House of Councilors election, right? Incumbent Liberal Democratic Party President and Prime Minister Fumio Kishida announced on 14th August that he would not run for re-election. Amid record low approval ratings following controversy over the slush fund scandal involving the party fractions Seiwakai and Shinsuikai, both of which disbanded in January 2024. Kishida's Kochikai and also disbanded. Yes. Approval ratings were also mired their party's affiliations with the Unification Church and other things. And the 2024 presidential election is the first since the abolishment of most of the party's fractions in the wake of the slush fund scandal, which has led to commentators describing the election's outcome as usual volatile and unpredictable. 9 candidates are running for the presidency, the next Prime Minister of Japan. So record number. At the beginning of the official campaign period, Shigeru Ishiba, Shinjiro Koizumi, and Sanae Takaichi emerged as the 3 top frontrunners based on polling. Ishiba and Koizumi have been described as the centrist of the election, while Takaichi has been described as a staunch, very strong conservative. Okay, so the election process of the president of the LDP, Liberal Democratic Party, is established in the rules for the election of president of the party. In order to officially qualify as a candidate in the election, a candidate must be a Liberal Democratic Party member of National Diet and must receive a nomination from at least 20 fellow Liberal Democratic Diet members. The Liberal Democratic Party selects its leader via a 2-round election involving both Liberal Democratic Party members of the Diet and dues-paying party members from across Japan. In the first round, all Liberal Democratic Party members of the Diet cast one vote, only one vote, right? And while party member votes are translated proportionally into votes equaling the other half of the total ballots. If any candidate wins a majority over, it means 50 percentage of voters in the first round, that candidate is elected as president. It means the next prime minister, right? And if no candidate receives a majority of votes in the first round, a runoff second round, and it's held immediately between the top two candidates, and the runoff Diet members vote again. While at the 2047 prefectural chapters of the LDP get one vote each. So, with the result of the latter votes determined using the first round results of party members in each prefecture, the candidates who wins the most votes in the runoff second round is then elected president. And following the resignation of the party president and Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, former Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida was elected president as of the LDP in 2021 and 2021. The defeating administrative reform and regulatory reform minister Taro Kono in the second runoff, becoming the prime minister on 4th October 2021. And assassination of Shinzo Abe, and following assassination from the Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in 2022, and after that, Kishida reshuffled his cabinet on 10 August 2022, and in an effort to remove cabinet ministers associated with the controversial things, and in order to regain public trust in his government. So Kishida reshuffled his cabinet, and once again, on 13th of September 2023, as his premiership continued to the lose public support. The reshuffle was highlighted for its comparatively high proportion of women in official roles and inclusion of members of opposing factions in high-ranking roles, as such as Taro Kono and Toshimitsu Motegi. Yeah. And so let's move on to the 2023. In November 2023, it was discovered that the members of the conservative Seiwa Seisaku Kenkyukai, Seiwakai, so-called Seiwakai, and Shinsuikai fractions failed to report over JPM as 600 million yen, US dollars in 4.06 million USD, is campaigning funds, which they had instead placed in unlawful slush funds. This led to scandal concerning the misuse of the campaign funds by these members, right? Amidst the escalating scandal, Kishida declared the 13th December 2023 that he was dismissing Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno, Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry Yasutoshi Nishimura, and Minister of Internal Affairs and Communications Jinji Suzuki, and the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries Ichiro Miyashita, Hiroyuki Miyazawa, the Deputy Minister of Defense, and was also removed from office, and all the expelled officials belonged to the Seiwakai faction. The opposition Constitutional Democratic Party submitted to a vote of no confidence against Matsuno and the entire Kishida's cabinet as a result of the scandal. Although both motions failed due to the LDP's majority in the National Diet, and it was the closest known confidence vote in decades due to the rare unity between Japan's opposition party in voting in favor of the vote. The first arrest. So a lot of scandals anyway, and continued unpopularity and disapproval, and resignation. Kishida's approval rating continued to fall down in the aftermath of the scandal, dropping to 23% on 13 December 2023, making the lowest rating for any prime minister since the LDP returned to power in 2012. By the 2020 December, his approval rating had further decreased to 70% or something. So according to Mainichi Shimbun poll conducted on 18 December 2023, 79% of respondents disapprove of Kishida's administration and performance as prime minister, and the highest disapproval rate since the end of World War II. And concerns emerged about Kishida's ability to lead the party to victory in the upcoming general election, with the scandal leading to speculation that the LDP could potentially lose power in favor of CDP-led Constitutional Democratic Party in Japan, led coalition parties. So, ex-Seiwakai members and House of Representatives remember Takatori Shuichi, and said that he does not believe the party can maintain majority in the National Diet if Kishida is reselected as party president. So while Kishida's predecessor Suga on 23 June called for the resignation of Kishida, stating that the party would lose power if things continue like this. Mainichi Shimbun report that the party could split between pro-Kishida and the anti-Kishida forces ahead of the election, with some supporting Suga's criticism of Kishida. Okay, so now Japanese 3 p.m. in Japan. At 3 p.m. in Japan. So runoff is doing now in NHK television. So National Broadcasting System. So 日本放送協会 NHK, they are saying that they are reporting that the Sanae Takaichi and Shigeru Ishiba. So which will win? I don't know. Okay. So anyway, one of them, Shigeru Ishiba or Sanae Takaichi, will either of them will be next Prime Minister of Japan. Absolutely. So which one? So yeah. So either of them. Okay. So I think that the Takaichi will win. Okay. It's summary for so far of the presidential election. LDP, Liberal Democratic Party of Japan, presidential election 2024. Okay, so see you soon. And next Prime Minister of Japan will be Takaichi Sanae Takaichi, the first lady Prime Minister in Japanese history. Okay, that's it. So Japan's first female prime minister we can see or we can watch the first female prime minister in Japan in history. Okay, so see you soon and see you. Thank you for watching. Bye.